That's just the way you make me feel. That's just the way you make me feel. So good, so good, so good, so real. That's just the way you make me feel. It's like I'm powerful with a little bit of tender. That's just the way you make me feel. That's just the way you make me feel.
What about Greek?
Nah.
Maybe Mexican?
Too spicy.
Japanese?
Again?
Italian?
Had lunch.
Oh, Indian?
Yes.
Order from Masala Place?
I'm easy.
Cash back on small victories.
But not Masala Place.
Earn 3% on dining with Chase Freedom Unlimited.
Masala Place is good.
In 1994, 2 World Cup soccer superfans were sucked into a time travel portal thing. Now they're stuck in 2026. This is Soccer Talk Around the Clock with Doc and Jock. Welcome to Soccer Talk Around the Clock with Doc and Jock. Jock, is your line, man.
Oh, my bad. This new segment is called
Check It Out! The best part about 2026 is there's so many more ways to watch soccer. Phones have TV. Check it out! TV has more pixels. Check it out! But the thing I'm most excited about, you can pause the game to go get a snack, argue with your stepdad, come back and get some more gumbo, scream at your stepdad again, or to, maybe excuse yourself to the bathroom.
check this out. I just ran a lap around the pitch.
Check it out! Check out the tech in this ball. Soccer Talk Around the Clock is sponsored by Adidas.
Well, the 1994 World Cup was the most attended in history, but those records are going to be smashed this summer. Seattle is the site today for the US's second group match against Australia. Let's head there now to check in with our match commentators, John Strong and former US international Stu Holden.
Rebecca, it's just a beautiful day here. It's a wonderful scene here in Seattle. And when we think about something that Mauricio Pochettino has spoken to us so many times about in the last year, mentality, intensity, being able to compete. But there was an interesting moment in the first game against Paraguay where you saw kind of where the line needs to be set on that in the build-up to the fourth goal.
Yeah, we referenced this on the broadcast, but because the goal went in and then the game ended, there wasn't an opportunity to go back and show it. And for me, these are the little moments and examples of things that can make a big difference over the course of a tournament. So it starts with Tyler Adams and Gio Reyna in the middle of the field. Now, Gio came on as a sub. At times, we've talked about his temperament in different moments. He's a player that always plays on the edge and can get drawn into things. There was a player that kicked him at the end of that. Gio's starting to get into it. That's your captain. That's your leader, Tyler Adams, coming over there and separating the two of them. And then say, hey, Gio, let your player do the talking. So Gio goes on from that moment. Could have been a yellow card. Could have gotten involved in that. Instead, gets the ball right here. And then the rest was history. Outside of the boot, far post, tons of quality. But those are the little things that add up over the course. And Tyler Adams telling us before that this team is more mature. That was an example. I love this, by the way. Pochettino off his bench celebrating with his team. But that does speak to a team that understands the moment. You're up 3-1 right there. Don't do anything that gets you a yellow card that then now maybe Pochettino's thinking a little bit differently. And it's not just Tyler Adams. It's not just Gio Reyna. That is the team mentality. And I have felt that as we were out at training this week.
And to the point of what you all were talking about in the last segment, these guys are amped up. Sitting around for a week, they are ready to go. And we're getting excited ever closer to kickoff up here in Seattle, Rebecca.
Love it, John. Thank you very much. Let's get to Power That Delivers, sponsored by the Home Depot. We are awaiting news on whether or not Christian Pulisic is going to start. As soon as we have that information, we, of course, are going to bring it to you. In the meantime, let's go into some detail about Australia's approach. How are they going to be different to Paraguay exactly, Thierry?
Well, what I meant earlier when I said do not play into the hands of the US team, that's exactly what Paraguay did. If you're Australia and you saw the game, and that's, by the way, not the style of the house to try to play out from the back with Australia, just bypass that pressure. Goal kick long, everything direct, as I expect them to do. Be quick on the counter, and then suddenly you take away a lot of the games of the US team, because we saw the other day how great they were in terms of how they press. And it is not shameful, because if you think about quickly, I'm going to give you a little thing. When Paris went to play Bayern Munich away from home in the Champions League semi-final, they all the time bypassed the pressure of Bayern because they were scared of the pressure of Bayern. That doesn't mean that it's not a good team. You do what you need to do to win the ball game, and that's going to be very different on that personal point.
Zlatan, at some point in the next few minutes, I think we're going to find out if Christian Pulisic is starting today or not. You were so impressed with him last Friday. If it's a no, how does that change this team for you?
I do believe that Pochettino is going to stick to the same game plan. Obviously, Pulisic is very important for this team. What we saw in the first game also, not only the performance of Pulisic, was a team effort. The whole team did good, and I hope he's playing and keep that performance.
OK, well, we've been eagerly waiting to find out whether Pulisic is fit enough for today's clash. For the latest on that, here's Jenny Taft, who's with Maurizio Pochettino for the Fox US Men's National Team Report, sponsored by AT&T.
Mauricio, everyone wants to know, what is the update on Christian Pulisic and his status today?
Yes, Christian is not available, and the evolution is really well. Today was training in the morning and in the training camp, and I think the feelings are good. Yes, hope that this as soon as possible can be ready, to be selected again and to be part of the team. Now we need to be focused in our team, in the players that are going to play, and we have ahead a very important game. Australia is going to be really tough, but of course a little bit sad because he wanted to stay, he wanted to participate today, but still so early.
Who starts? I think that's the key word, isn't it, Zlatan? It's still so early into this World Cup. There's no need to risk him?
No, because if you plan to go far as possible in the tournament, you need to use all the players, and especially if you have some small issues, you risk in the first game, which was the important one. Go get those 3 points, and today you can play with it, but he will probably be ready for the third game, and if they can win today, they're already qualified, and then you save a player for the future of the tournament.
Yeah, indeed. Your reaction, Thierry, to the news?
It is not a do-or-die situation. If it was a do-or-die situation, I think we would have tried it as players. You're not going to take the risk to lose a player of that magnitude. I'm not saying it's going to be an easy game, but you're not going to take that risk. And let's see if he can recover and be ready, like Zlatan said, for the third game. But this is why also you have a squad.
Right.
This is why you need the guy on the bench to make sure that they're not going to miss Christian Pulisic. Let's see who's going to start. Maybe Tim Weah. Maybe they're going to play someone out there and put Reina in midfield. I don't know what they're going to do, but that's what a team needs to do when the guy is not playing.
But interestingly, you think if it was a knockout game, he would be playing?
Well, I would have been going on that field. Yeah, well, that's for sure.
OK, chaps, thank you. Rob Stone and the gang then having so much fun over there in Seattle. You see them out there, they're throwing things around. What have they got? Bandanas. Everyone's getting a bandana out there. Much excitement for the US game coming up against Australia. We're going to be back there with those guys to get their reaction to the fact that Christian Pulisic is not starting. He's not fit. He's not available to play this game. USA against Australia. That calf injury proving too difficult. And Christian Pulisic not in this team. The US beat the Socceroos 2-1 in a friendly in October. Wasn't that friendly, by the way. Fans hoping for a similar result as Maurizio Pochettino's men look to make it 2 wins in 2, booking their next spot in the next round. Pochettino taking charge of his 28th match as a United States boss. He's done plenty of tinkering to come up with this squad for the tournament. He's now having to use it, of course, with Pulisic out, and we'll have plenty more when we come back.
Toast to the gods. She's a one masterpiece. She a drug that a fast.
There's reading the reviews, and then there's experiencing the meal with Platinum. Get access to Platinum Nights by Resi. Dining benefits at over 10,000 U.S. Resi restaurants. And up to $400 back annually on eligible Resi purchases. So go ahead and order the chef special. For a life like no other, you need a card like no other. There's nothing like Platinum.
So, Doug, who you taking?
Norway.
Yeah, I'm all in. Strong finishers, solid depth. Like them a lot.
What up, man?
Thinking it might be their year.
They're a dark horse for sure.
No, they're good. Good defense. Great coach.
Good luck with your bet.
Tusentak.
New customers get $350 in bonus bets guaranteed when you bet $5 for 7 days.
The FIFA World Cup is back, America, so jump on the bandwagon. Hey, Marshawn, hop on, buddy.
You know I'm more of a football dude.
You can call it that, too?
That's good enough for me. I'm on.
David Beckham! Do you fancy salt and vinegar? Who cares? Just pick another team.
Stay right, stay right.
David, wrong side! If this ain't winning the FIFA World Cup, I don't know what is.
The new Nutella ice cream is finally here.
'Cause you give me
The incredible taste of Nutella in every spoonful. New Nutella ice cream, a spoonful of happiness.
Your chance to win $1 million.
With Chewy, pets get their care taken care of. With everything to be their healthiest, happiest selves. Quality meds, supplements, and nutrition at great prices. For help with health, for life with pets, there's Chewy.
We all know the key to successful AI pilots is
making them work.
It's not making them work for all your departments.
What?
It's not connecting them to existing tech. No, it's investment. Keep spending. At some point, AI is going to help keep spending. AI is spending.
What's up?
Hey, that's crazy. We work with IBM. We're scaling AI as we speak.
Right, that makes sense.
Unsubscribe, yeah?
Let's create smarter business. IBM.
FIFA World Cup 2026 live on Fox is presented by Verizon.
Players have been waiting for this moment their entire lives. Just lays a beauty of a ball.
That was fun.
This has been the performance this country has been waiting for.
To Seattle last Friday in LA. The U.S. scored 4 times in a World Cup match for the first time, but Christian Pulisic had to come off at halftime, and as we just learned, he is out today. It's not impacting the energy and the enthusiasm of this crowd here, but when that news broke, there was an audible gasp from the crowd that no Pulisic available today. Clint, how does that impact the States?
Obviously, it's not great news, but if you're looking at the reports, it's kind of what I expected. The fact that he was in modified training, he wasn't even in neutral in a possession drill, knew that he was further away from being in the roster today. But like Zlatan said, it was more than just a one-man performance last game. There was a lot of players that stepped up. And what's the coach going to decide? Is he going to put Sebastian Berhalter in the midfield and move Tillman up like what you saw last game at halftime? Do you bring Way on? Do you bring Gio on? Do you bring Aronson on? That's why he gets paid the big bucks. So interested to see what he decides, and it's next man up.
Yeah, look, he's irreplaceable. There's no denying that. I don't think that they should try to bring somebody on that's going to replace him. And, we've all dealt with teams that we've been a part of where we've had some star players that have been injured, and great teams find a way no matter what. And I think that's what this team has to do. They've obviously had a week to probably prepare for the worst case scenario of Christian not playing. Now it's time to just roll the sleeves up, get out on the field, and do what they did great against Australia and get a win, and hopefully he'll be back soon.
Christian Pulisic, I think, is well on his way to becoming the best male American soccer player in history. So, undeniably, it is a loss for this team to not have him on the field because of the things that he can do. But with or without Christian Pulisic, this U.S. team, this particular U.S. team, should beat Australia. This is an opportunity, a strange opportunity, in the midst of a tournament for the rest of these players to go out there and do it themselves. As you said, Clint, the next guy up. When we talk about this team, how do we talk about this team? The talent and the depth. We've already seen the depth earlier in this tournament. There are plenty of players that can come in, and whether it's individually or collectively, pick up the slack and prove to themselves almost that they can do it without Christian Pulisic, because they can. They have enough talent. Dumbo, you can fly without that feather. You don't need that feather.
Christian Pulisic getting subbed out at halftime caught the U.S. and many of their players off guard. Sebastian Berhalter was forced into an up-tempo warm-up so he could start in the second half. Definitely reading the tea leaves, Clint, you get the sense that the staff and the players have known for a couple of days now that Pulisic was iffy at best. How does that impact the locker room leading into something like this?
Well, to Carly's point, and also Thierry's, they had more days to prepare tactically, see what they were going to do. Obviously, he wasn't in training, so they were working on on things. So, look, I think they're prepared the best they could be because of the time that they had. And, I look to see them coming out and putting in a strong performance today.
No Christian Pulisic for the U.S., but there is still a 26-man roster out there hoping to captivate the nation this summer. And getting the right mix for this tournament was so important. For more on the makeup of Team USA, we go inside Seattle Stadium and welcome in our good friend, the Emmy winner, Tom Rinaldi. Tom?
What a great scene out there, Rob. Well, it's philosophy, mantra, and mission statement all in one. And Mauricio Pochettino actually got it from Herb Brooks, the 1980 U.S. men's hockey team coach. And it will definitely be applied today, given the news we've just seen about Christian Pulisic. In short, it's not about the biggest names or the highest skills. It's not even about the best players. It's about the right ones.
What we are about to see is a moment 32 years in the making.
What is right versus best? I think of puzzles. Just because the best looks the part doesn't mean it fits the part.
Best player sometimes is best player for that position, but I think the right player does what's needed to be done.
It's the United States on the board!
Being a good teammate is truly the most important thing.
To the traffic collision, what a goal!
And being someone that when the other guys look around in the locker room and they look into your eyes, they know that guy's going to give everything he got for this team.
The other part of the message? This team must do more than play. It must fight.
The will to fight every day, the will to give everything you have. This country was built off of that.
Pulisic trying to cut it back, it's Balogun!
You know, you might have players who are extremely talented but haven't got the right mindset or aren't able to fit into the right system for what we're trying to build.
This team, playing at home, knows it must prove it has the right players right now.
I mean, this should be the biggest sporting event in history.
The moments you dream of.
Being in America, of course, there'll be pressure from outside noise, but honestly, repping the red, white, and blue, there's just nothing better.
Try again. That is the best way to connect everyone.
You have so many different pieces, you have so many different players, you have so many different personalities, and understanding that everybody has a role to play. And you have to find the right guys to play those roles.
Pochettino first heard that phrase when he watched the movie Miracle about 7 months ago and has made it his own. Again, it could never apply more than right now as we collectively find out when the starting lineups are announced who the right player is going to be to replace Christian Pulisic here in match number 2. Rob?
Tom, thank you. The American Outlaws on the march. The atmosphere was absolutely electric in LA for the U.S.'s opener. Seattle, Washington, you've topped it already. The passion for the sport, generationally strong here in the Pacific Northwest. And coming up, we'll learn how much Seattleites have enjoyed the U.S. so far and how much they're looking forward to today's game here in Seattle. Fan of the Match is sponsored by Lay's.
My first FIFA World Cup was in 1986. I've been to every FIFA World Cup since 1994. I love playing the game, and I love the fact that my daughter plays the game. Now I'm 54. I just can't see myself quitting. I intend to go to every FIFA World Cup possible, and I hope I have many more to go.
DoorDash.
Devour the solid power of dual-flavored gummy bears.
Sounds good. Thanks.
No, thank you.
Truly, eat me!
Where are my ultras? Ultras on me.
Football. I understand now.
No one can match our energy.
Thank you. Hey, excuse me, where are the lozenges? Aisle 6. Thanks.
Cash back on Soccer Fever. Earn 3% at drugstores with Chase Freedom Unlimited.
Yep, another ad about this race. We'll make this one painless, promise. So here's the short version. Alex Borez, lower drug prices, take on Big Pharma greed, protect reproductive freedom, and expand Medicare. The one candidate who stood up to Trump's billionaires and the tech giants. And never back down. Lots of names on that ballot. One who's actually in your corner. Okay, ad's over. Alex Borez for Congress. Vote by June 23rd. Jobs and Democracy PAC is responsible for the content of this advertising.
Everything here is built from the ground up. When we started the Oakland Roots, we had our work cut out for us. When the community owns the club, every decision matters. Gusto has had our back since day one. They're the team behind the team, making sure that we can take care of the players, staff, everybody. Gusto helps us stay rooted and give Oakland the love it deserves.
Representing your country in the biggest event, it's a dream come true.
I'm excited, actually. Starting early. He wanted to play pro. So.
My mom always believed in me. Maybe a part of her knew that I could do it. When you have the people around you who support you, it gives you that much more peace going into the big games. Because no one makes it here alone.
Ugh, my eyelids have been so itchy and crusty. I think I'm becoming allergic to berry.
Blaming the cat? How convenient. You might have an eyelid mite infestation. It's common. It's called Demodex blepharitis. Say it with me.
Demodex blepharitis?
Yes, from eyelid mites. Call an eye doctor to see if you have mites.
What about Greek?
Nah.
Maybe Mexican?
Too spicy.
Japanese?
Again?
Italian?
Have lunch.
Oh, Indian?
Yes.
Order from Masala Place?
I'm easy. Cash back on small victories.
But not Masala Place.
Earn 3% on dining with Chase Freedom Unlimited.
Masala Place is good.
It might be one of his best. That was fun.
Flo Balogun gave the American Outlaws reason to celebrate 7 days ago in LA. The U.S. equaling their biggest ever margin of victory at a World Cup with that 4-1 victory. You see the march continuing towards Seattle Stadium. In Seattle, tough act to follow today because LA was buzzing inside and certainly around our set just outside LA Stadium, which is where we will be back next Thursday when the United States closes out group play against Turkey. Seattle, not among the host cities back in 1994, so 32 years later, they are relishing this opportunity to stage a U.S. World Cup match. This has long been a soccer town. You go back to the 1960s, Europeans, they flocked here to work at Boeing or in the mini shipyards. Germans, Swedes, Norwegians, English. The culture is ingrained here. So we hit the streets to check out the passion level around the red, white, and blue.
Final action of the game. Freeman, Weah, Gio Reyna.
When Gio Reyna had the ball, I was just screaming at the TV. I just wanted one you goal to block out all the haters.
Gio Reyna!
Come on, see something to handle. Seattle's first ever World Cup match.
We are a big game city. We come, we show up when it matters most.
I mean, this city is soccer crazy.
The fans have arrived.
It's the first time in 10 years that the U.S. men's national team has stepped foot here.
Expected to grow even larger as Team USA.
Why not us, right?
Reina, Flo, Puli.
Yeah, get ready for Friday.
When we get in that stadium,
The crowd's going to be ready.
tension and excitement, it's going to be so loud to be able to explode and cheer and
crazy.
high-five and hug that loud voice as one singing and just blow the roof off that place.
Did you see that grown man as a bald eagle on somebody's shoulders? This is great. There he is, bare-chested, right behind us. Yes, America. Oh, it's beautiful. Plenty of U.S. fans already around Seattle Stadium here, the home for the two-time MLS Cup champion Seattle Sounders, a franchise that traces its roots all the way back to the 70s, the old NASL days. Folks around here like to flaunt about the home field advantage, but in Seattle, it's a legit man advantage.
For sure, I was here for 5 years and some of the best fans in all of the U.S. What I'll say about the Pacific Northwest, rain, sleet, or snow, they come out and support your team, and they support it with passion, and you do feel like you're playing with the man advantage. The way that they get behind you and will you on to victory, it's truly a special place to play your football.
Yeah, that 12th man will be in full effect today in Seattle. We have a bit of breaking news. We already told you Christian Pulisic is out today due to that calf injury. Just in right now. Ricardo Pepi will get the start. He played 18 minutes off the bench in the U.S.'s opening 4-1 win over Paraguay. Lex, what do you make of that adjustment?
It's interesting because it's not a like for like. It could mean a 4-4-2 in terms of this formation, because if it is a like for like, then you're putting in someone like a Weah or maybe a Aronson. But this is interesting, and I'm here for it because this gets another attacking player on the field, and I think Mauricio Pochettino says, you know what? We are going to put everything against this Australian team. We are going to go out there, get the 3 points. We're going to put them under pressure from the start and have multiple players up top, because it's been a back and forth between Balogun. I know Balogun was wonderful on Friday, but Pepi was waiting in the wings. He gets his opportunity now.
I think it's very unusual to have two strikers in form. Pepi and Balogun are coming into this tournament in form. I'm a bit surprised. It isn't a like for like, but I like it. I think that Pepi's going to link up with Balogun. I think he's going to get other players involved. Robinson maybe coming up, overlapping, maybe giving Pepi the freedom to come in, to go out. I'd like to see Pepi go 1v1. I think that was really beneficial against Australia. That will be today. So, yeah, I like it. I'm all for it.
Different options. You're never going to be a like for like in terms of replacing Christian Pulisic, but I see what you're saying in terms of the positions you take up. But what I like about it is it allows at times, if they do go with two strikers up top, to pin in their center backs, because if they are in a low block, you're going to have to try to create pressure. There's going to have to be a lot of service. But also what I like about Pepi is his ability to drop, get on the half turn, and find people. He created 2 of the goals in the Senegal game. He'll be dangerous again today, and I like that decision.
Australia is awfully big in the back, Lex. They have 3 guys in the center of that defense, 6'4", 6'3", 6'2". Sending balls in to Australia is not the game plan today.
Well, you got to go around them at different times. And to Clint's point, having more players in the box, crashing the box, and 2 players in this case with Balogun and Pepi, and moving around, that could be key, because you got to find those seams. They're going to be tight. U.S. is going to have, I think, a lot of possession. They're going to have to figure out ways in tight spaces to get past those guys and then get those balls in the box. But you're not going aerial with this team. Keep an eye on the other side, too, because if and when they have opportunities on the other end, they're putting some trees up there. I'll tell you.
Or it doesn't matter. If your defenders are facing their own goal, it's always a good time to be whipping those type of balls in. Also, what I was saying is they would be pinning those center backs in.
Everyone is electric. This country is coming together day by day. I'm so excited to be an American, and I'm telling you, we are screaming USA from sea to signing sea. Y'all continue to come and party with me. USA, let's go all the way, and let's have a great time today, baby. Yeah!
Jameis fits in just fine with this crowd here, and this crowd left all morning.
Oh my goodness. Thank you. Thank you, Seattle. You make me proud. Oh, this is glorious. This is Seattle. This is America. Let's go, baby. Let's go.
This set is literally bouncing. Alexi in the U.S. member reached the round of 16 at the 94 World Cup on home soil. The current edition will have plenty of support this summer as they try to replicate that run. Scotland's fans have embraced and partied their way through Boston. We'll show you how former Patriots Rob Gronkowski and Julian Edelman are getting along with the Tartan Army next.
FIFA World Cup 2026 live on Fox is presented by Verizon.
I can. You can't spell American without it. During the Jeep Make This the Summer event, say I can in the original can-do vehicle. I can go where freedom takes me. I can bring the whole crew and everything that comes with them. And in America's most patriotic brand, I can take it all in. You can do anything in the new Jeep brand lineup during the Jeep Make This the Summer event.
Right now, during the Jeep Make This the Summer event, purchase and get 0% financing, or get $1,500 total bonus cash allowance on most 2026 Jeep Wrangler models.
This isn't the best seat in the house. This is. It's where you can watch Abuelita unleash her wrath. Where they don't kick you out after the game ends. Where you can get a second round without missing a second of the game. And where even the most bitter endings are followed by happy hours. A seat that any beer would love to have, but only the Cerveza for Football can. Modelo, the Cerveza for Football.
From the producers of Nutella, new Nutella Peanut, where creamy Nutella meets roasted peanuts to form your partner in snack time. New Nutella Peanut, your partner in snack time.
With Kalshi, you can make predictions on anything, right from the palm of your hand.
Sounds great, but only goalies can use their hands. What a day. See you tomorrow.
For our country's birthday, Gordon Ramsay will save the American dream.
They look like giant turds.
What's wrong with the food?
Is he okay?
Probably not.
Close the place, now!
Kitchen Nightmares premieres July 21st on Fox.
Saturday is Baseball Night in America on Fox. Juan Soto and the Mets.
Monster shot!
Bryce Harper and the Phillies. Or Guardians, Astros, Saturday at 7 Eastern on Fox.
was a moment 32 years in the making.
The Americans are here. Balogun! And Balogun delivers. Balogun! Second of the game. Just a sensational goal.
It's amazing. It's what we all dreamed about.
Everything went right. Total dominance from top to bottom.
The American Outlaws on hand. The United States clash with Australia, with the US in a patriotic mood this summer. Here's what we have planned for July 4th when the country celebrates its 250th birthday.
It's a 4th of July like no other on Fox. Celebrate America's 250th birthday live from Philadelphia with a full day of World Cup action and baseball revelry. 2 knockout round matches from the World Cup, followed by the MLB All-Star Selection Show, live from Independence Hall. America's party at the birthplace of the USA. 4th of July on Fox.
What a day that's going to be. Philadelphia amongst the 16 host cities for this World Cup. And later today, it's where 5-time winners Brazil play their second match in Group C. Neymar, by the way, not quite fit yet, so the spotlight will once again be on Vinny Jr. in a clash with Haiti. That's part of a busy day that also includes Scotland taking on Morocco at Boston Stadium. Scotland have never advanced beyond the group stage of a World Cup, but they took an important step towards achieving that by earning 3 points in their first game.
Time for Scotland to return to the World Cup stage. John McGinn! And it's found a way in!
They've been incredible. You've heard them this entire game.
28 years in the waiting, a moment for a nation!
Well, Scotland's first 2 games are at Boston Stadium, so their fans have become very acquainted with the area. We've seen some incredible images like these over the past few days, and today a pair of Patriots legends in Julian Edelman and Rob Gronkowski are going to join, I think, chaps, the Tartan Army. What could possibly go wrong?
A lot can go wrong, as we just witnessed. 15,000 Scots.
More like about 20,000.
20,000 Scots, which gave us a little FOMO. So we have a little we got a little surprise for you, Rebecca.
Okay.
Oh.
Let's see it.
Oh.
Yeah. You see it?
Now
we want
see
to join the fun.
Bagpipe.
I mean, that is
now
proper
we wanted to enjoy the
respect.
fun. We heard that they drank Boston under the table. Rob, when's the last time that's happened?
Yes, they drank the city dry over the last week, and the last time it happened was after we won the Super Bowl in 2015 versus Seattle Seahawks. So this is the second time in 12 years the city of Boston has been drinking dry. Congratulations to the Scotland Army, the Tartan Army. They are absolute fabulous. They are sloppy, but a respected sloppy fan base, and they're great people. They're a lot of fun, and they take over cities wherever they go. They are absolutely awesome. I love them so much.
Honestly, I'm jealous of this thing. You get a lot of airflow here. It's a nice little wind here in Boston, so the ball could be moving a little bit.
Okay.
We know that because of our kilts. We're going to go hang out with the Tartan Army right now, I think.
Yes, we're going to be joining their traditions over the next hour later on today. It's going to be a blast. We're going to have some beer as well. Hopefully, it's not totally dry yet, and we get a cup or pint of beer or so.
We'll get a pint for you, Rebecca.
All right.
Back to the studio.
Thank you, chaps. Absolute perfection. Sloppy, but a respectable sloppy. That's a brilliant description of Scotland. Well, Fox Sports has
like
this
myself World when
Cup
I was in my
coverage.
20s.
Every angle for you. After Hours with James Corden, to Alexi's podcast, to Chef Nick's Food of the Day. Today, in honour of the US's clash with Australia, Chef Nick has a mashup between the two countries. Let's look.
Let's make a kangaroo corn dog for the USA-Australia match. Yes, you heard me right. We're cooking kangaroo. But before anyone gets upset, kangaroo meat is extremely common in Australia, which makes sense given they've got twice as many kangaroos as people. And if you've never tried it, it tastes almost exactly like beef, but just a little more rich and wild. And it also makes incredible sausages, which I'll use to make one of the most American foods I can possibly think of, the corn dog. Basically just a sausage coated in sweet cornmeal batter and deep fried on a stick. But as if this wasn't already questionable enough, I'm finishing it off with classic ketchup and mustard plus the added twist of Vegemite. This is so good.
Kangaroo corn dog. I mean, you guys didn't love English food, but I'm feeling like a kangaroo corn dog could be right up your street, Zlatan.
Big man, what do you think?
I haven't tried it, so I didn't try it. Difficult to answer.
Should I ship some in for maybe when the game kicks off?
We should try it. Why not?
We're going to try it. We need Chef Nick to bring us some of these things. We can't just look at it and get hungry.
Come on.
All right, kangaroo corn dog coming our way. Please,
hungry.
Chef Nick. Okay, Saturday night. Thank you, Zlatan. Saturday night is baseball night on Fox, and this week, NL East rivals are going at it. We've got Juan Soto and the Mets versus Bryce Harper and the Phillies, as well as Guardians Astros. That's tomorrow, 7 Eastern, only on Fox. The United States finished runners-up in the last World Baseball Classic. This summer, they're eyeing a successful World Cup on home soil. That quest continues against the Aussies. And Seattle is the site for the US's second match at this World Cup. Flo Balogun and company looking to make it 2 wins from 2. Kickoff is now a little over an hour away.
There's the game. Then there's everything it takes to get there. And when you're driving to the biggest sporting event in the world, how you get there matters. Turo. Rent a car, not a rental car.
Famous names adorn this trophy. Famous countries have won it. After years of waiting and wondering, the party is in full swing.
Alex Palou and the stars of the IndyCar Series take over Road America. Sunday at 2 Eastern on Fox. Welcome to the fastest racing on Earth.
I can. You can't spell American without it. During the Jeep Make This the Summer event, say I can in the original can-do vehicle, the Jeep Wrangler. I can bring the whole crew in the Grand Cherokee and see this country in all its beauty in the brand America calls its most patriotic. You can do anything in the new Jeep brand lineup during the Jeep Make This the Summer event.
Right now, well-qualified current FCA lessees can lease the 2026 Grand Cherokee Limited 4x4 for $419 a month, or finance and get $6,500 total bonus cash allowance. See your tri-state area Jeep brand dealer.
This game, what you take? I think the U.S. is going to take it all this summer. I mean, that's just what I believe. And I know what you're thinking. You're insane. You're thinking they're young. The odds are stacked against them. But come on, man, we're from Philly. We've been believing in the impossible for 250 years. How do we do it? What gets us out of bed every morning to prove the world wrong? It must be the coffee.
I don't understand the red cards.
This football is so confusing.
I can help. Think of cards in football as the opposite to your Sapphire Reserve card. Red cards make it harder for you to earn points. This card earns you 3 times the points on dining.
Thank you.
Also, you get a $300 credit on travel.
You ready?
Yeah. Yes.